Okay, we're recording. So tonight's call, I wanted to talk to you guys about steps for success. Sometimes I know it's some of the things may be common sense to some of you, but sometimes people miss some of the important pieces. So I want to make sure we just hone in on everything. And so we're going to talk about the steps for success and how to see results as a coach. Whether you're a new coach, you're a veteran coach, or you just signed up today. We've had some people just sign up today actually as well, if you're listening to the recording. So that's what tonight's call is going to be on. So let's get started. Okay, the slides aren't. Okay, here we go. Okay, the power of dreams. Let me just close this window. Being a dreamer and dreaming big is a must in this business, as you guys already know. In order to achieve something great, you first need to dream it and have that dream or vision in your head, okay? So you guys can go for it. And then you want to believe in the power of your dreams and that they can happen, because they truly can, but you need to believe they can first. Belief is so important, and we'll talk about it again throughout this call. But in order to really achieve something, you need to believe you can first. A lot of you know that when you started your fitness journey, if you didn't have that belief, or maybe I believed in you guys first before you guys believed in yourself, that's okay. Just have belief in yourself, and you guys already know I have so much belief in all of you. That's why I'm your coach and I'm your upline if I'm not your coach. And so have belief in yourself as well. So dreams move to reality. When you set these goals, you need to act upon them in order to make them happen. Dreams move to reality. That then is a vision, okay? So in order to lead a team like I am right now, we all have a vision for what we want our team to look like, what we want our goals to look like, who we want to help. We all have a vision of where we want to go. Okay, think of that. When you say you're in college and your vision is working in a corporate job, that may be your vision. Think of it. You think of that throughout your entire journey, right? You think of that aftermath. Think of that when you're a coach and throughout your journey in life, okay? Think of what you really want out of it. And so in each of these slides, there's going to be an action step at the bottom, and I think that will make it easier for you guys to realize what you need to work on. I know I'll be applying this as well. So your action step would be, think about what you really want out of life. If you had money and time and they weren't an option, and you had unlimited amount of time or money, what would you want out of life? What kind of house would you live in? What kind of life would you love to live? Think of that, okay? Let that sink in and really think about that. Okay, goal setting. So I'm reading a book called EntreLeadership, and honestly, I thought it was going to be not my favorite book. I'm not very, this guy's all into marketing and business, and I'm not really connected to those kind of people, but this book is seriously changing everything for me. So here's a quote from it. Dave Ramsey wrote it. Goals are visions and dreams with work clothes on. Okay, goals are like blueprints for your life and your vision. In order to get what you want out of life, you need to have it written down. Goals need to be written on paper, written down, because that is going to be your blueprint in order to make them happen. If you don't put action to these goals, then you'll remain a dreamer. They may not go anywhere. Maybe they will, but oftentimes they won't. You really need to put action to these goals in order to make them happen. Dreamers don't accomplish goals. Instead, they just hope and wish. The action in order to make the goal happen is necessary in order to see that and have your vision come true. Okay. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you all. And your action set for goal setting is, first, set goals for each aspect of your life, not just one aspect. Whether you have a family or your career, school, beach body, those goals, your personal goals, health and fitness goals, that's another part, okay? Make sure that you have a goal set at least for each category. I know I like to set goals at the beginning of every week and then also every month. And of course, every year. And it's okay if you don't hit your goal by the designated date you set for yourself. That's okay. Maybe that blueprint of how you're going to reach that goal is just going to extend, okay? Remember that. Don't be so hard on yourself. As long as you're moving forward, that's what matters. And step 2 is create action items from your goals listed. Okay, action items are things that you can add to your to-do list each and every day in order to make that happen. 1 to 2 action items, say 10 minutes a day, in order to make those dreams become true. An action item could be working out. An action item could be meal prepping or talking to 2 new people each and every day. So if you guys need more info on goal setting or you missed that team call, definitely go back into our archives, and we have an entire call on goal setting. It has a presentation just like this. Okay. Dreams become vision with action. Okay, another quote from Dave Ramsey. I'm really loving his book. So visions are dreams with more energy. Visions keep your dreams grounded. If you just dream, all your dreams will just be up in your head, okay? Visions will ground and bring those dreams into reality with the action, of course. So goals help these dreams become visions, and goals are accomplished with action. Creating action creates momentum. Momentum keeps you going and moves you closer to moving your dreams into reality. So just think to yourself, sometimes you may wonder, like, maybe you're a veteran coach and you're like, why isn't my business moving? Why do I have no customers? Why am I not at a rank that I think I should be at? Remember, keep those blinders on. Your journey is your own journey, not someone else's. But think to yourself, are you putting in that action each and every day? Even if it's just talking to 2 new people, whether they're just friends, telling someone you like their haircut or you like their nails, just talk to people, really. That's an action item as well. Maybe your action item is to start sharing your journey. That's something that I know for me was the hardest part of becoming a coach. I was petrified to share my journey, so that was another action item. You know, like put on your calendar, you know, like share this today, Transformation Tuesday. It's an easy one. And so these action items, here's your action step for today. Create action steps based on the dreams and goals you set. Add these items to a to-do list daily, like I mentioned, to help keep moving you forward. So any small little action that will help you see success and move towards any of your goals is what you should be doing each and every day. I'm not saying spend half your day on your goals. I mean, by all means, you can if you have that time. But even 5-10 minutes, you know, just move yourself forward. Okay, a daily checklist. I figured this would help you guys. And I also have a daily to-do list too as a coach to help you see the success you want. You can't do what you need to do if you aren't spending your time accordingly. Have you guys ever realized sometimes at the end of your busiest days, you realize you got nothing done? That happened to me before too. So having a to-do list, I actually shared with a few before that I use a whiteboard for mine because I like to edit them and I'm very OCD. If I have like a piece of paper and I cross off the wrong thing, I'll rewrite the entire thing. And so have a daily checklist. Control your day with a daily to-do list, like I mentioned. To create traction, you need to create satisfaction and productivity. It all starts with allocating your time accordingly. So if you want that satisfaction of crossing something off your to-do list, you're going to feel great, I promise. I write everything on my to-do list. I know you guys asked. I even put my challenge group check-ins in there. Anything that you know you need to do in that day, write it down. Because don't leave it in your head. Although you may remember, like I do, it stresses you out. Once you have that written on paper, like I literally even have like go to the bank. Because you need to remember these things and then you'll plan accordingly. Sometimes if you're creating a schedule for the day based on your to-do list and you don't see all these little items that you think you'll remember, guess what? You aren't going to get everything done that day because you didn't plan your time accordingly, okay? So determine what needs to be done first. Put the items into categories. So 1, you can put like a 1 or like do it in a different color like I do. It's urgent. It must be good. It must be done as soon as possible that day. 2 is important. It would be great to get it done today, but if not, tomorrow is okay too, okay? 3, not urgent or important, needs to be done within the month. Or maybe someone else can help you with or something of that sort. So your action step is each and every morning, or if you're a night owl, like some of you, like my mom, set aside 15 minutes to create a to-do list the night before or day of to help you prioritize your day. That will seriously, what did they say? It said that you'll be wasting 20% of your day if you don't go by a to-do list because you won't know what you need to do next. You may be wasting time watching TV when you have other things done. And I know for myself, when I follow a to-do list, I find that I literally have so much time at the end of the day. I get to unwind. I have time to watch some TV. I have time, you know, maybe to put an extra workout in or talk to more people or go out with friends. And otherwise, you know, sometimes we feel like if we're really stressed out, we find that taking a day off from doing whatever we may need to be doing, even if it's like schoolwork or housework, we find that it will help us. We usually end up feeling more drained because it's just a setback instead and we aren't allocating our time accordingly. So just keep that in mind as well. Okay. Have belief. Remember, I said this in the beginning. Belief in yourself, your future, your dreams will make all the difference in your life and in your journey. Never forget to have belief in the power of your dreams and in your vision. Those who lack belief will have a hard time succeeding. Belief is key to success. And I say that, and I may sing a little because that was me. I would say up until the past few months, I didn't have any belief in myself. I found my progress, my weight loss journey was not going where I wanted it to go. I didn't have belief in my schoolwork. I would hand in every assignment and be like, you know what, I'm going to fail this one. I'm going to fail this one. I would be talking to people and I'm like, you know what, they could sign up with so-and-so because they're better than me. But I realized I had a turning point, and someone said, keep your blinders on. And I say it all the time, but it's true. Don't look at what others are doing. Just have belief in yourself and that you are able to accomplish anything you set out to. And doing so will seriously change your life. You need to have belief in order to see the success you want. So be sure you have that belief. If you need help with believing in yourself, personal development is key. I actually, if you guys are anything like me, I like to take notes on everything. So I will not do my personal development until I'm literally sitting down with my book and like a notepad. And so I found that sometimes it was hard for me to get in my personal development every day, and my business and my life were suffering. So I actually invested in an audiobook. It was $15 a month, and you can listen to any book you want. It's called Audible. And that I've gone through like 5 chapters in 2 days. And before, I'm pretty sure I was on chapter 2, and I started February 1st. So you can see where that was going. And I just got it yesterday. I love it. So, okay. Back to the slides. Remember, you're your own biggest obstacle, and you're also your own solution. So Dave Ramsey said that, and it really clicked with me. So you're the one that's going to get in your own way. So make sure you push yourself aside. Don't get in your own way anymore. And instead, do more personal development. Do more self-growth. If you need help with the business, do more business personal development, business development. That's a thing as well. You are able to conquer anything you want, and you are your own solution. So don't get in your own way anymore. And I know it's hard. Guess what? I'm speaking from personal experience. That's been me my entire life. Get out of your own way and big things will happen. Again, real quick, another side note. I remember before when I first signed up, I was stressed out about Success Club. Have you guys ever related to that? Like, oh my gosh, I'm not going to be able to get 5 points a month. I'm not going to be able to help 3 people. And then I think to myself, I'm like, you're telling me that I'm not talking to 3 new people each and every month? Like, that's silly. Like, obviously I do that. Just have that belief in yourself and you will accomplish great things. So do that, guys. If you get anything out of this, do that. Have belief. Okay, your action item. Be sure to get in your daily personal development. This will help you with believing in yourself and moving yourself forward. Remember, once you start taking action, you'll create momentum. Momentum will keep you going. And even if you're going slow, you'll still be moving forward. Okay, so here's the steps for success. I can even just share the screenshot too in the team page later. So 1 is complete, of course, these action items that I shared with you today. 2 is begin with yourself. Remember, you're the core of this business. You started because you wanted to change your life. You wanted to be on your own health and fitness journey. You wanted results. So don't let yourself slack just because you're building a business. And again, I'm pretty sure most coaches can all relate to that. By no means are any of us perfect. So remember, you started because you wanted to see results. So remember, you're the core of this business. When you start pulling yourself out of the equation, nothing will happen for you, okay? Keep yourself in that equation, and you're on your journey with everyone else. You're no better than anyone else. You're just their coach helping them because you're a little more experienced. So personal development, 1, the 3 vital behaviors. We'll talk about that a little more too. So personal development, whether it's audiobook, reading. Do I have a book near me? I literally have like books everywhere because I just read them all the time. And I'm not a reader, guys, by all means, not a reader, but I've realized how much they've really helped me. Workouts, make sure you have your workouts done. I know that sometimes is hard to keep up with because we feel like we only have so many hours in the day, which we do. To-do lists, I'm telling you, my workout goes on my to-do list. Eating clean and drinking your Shakeology. If you guys ever realize it's hard for you sometimes to share about workouts and Shakeology and eating clean if you find yourself off track. That's okay. Just make sure you're open about it. I've done it before. I'll do a post and like, hey guys, like I need some accountability. Who wants to join me for a 5-day group because I've fallen off track? Like, who wants to join me? And people will just like that you're real, and just be honest with them, okay, if you do fall off track. And lastly is help yourself first. Make sure, you're the core of this business. Put that oxygen mask on first and help yourself first. You can't help others if you aren't helping yourself. And that's not an excuse not to build the business if that's your intention. It's just make sure you're a part of that equation. Make that time for yourself, whether it's an hour every day, just dedicated for yourself. That could be your personal development, your workout, okay? And share your results with others and on social media. Remember, it's super hard, right? It's hard at first, but have that belief in yourself and that your story will change at least one life, and have that belief when you're on there and sharing your journey. Even if it's literally just like a small post saying, hey guys, like, hey, I became a Beachbody coach. Like, do you see any uplifting statuses now? This is why. Because if you're normally like a negative Nancy and then all of a sudden you go to posting happy, healthy recipes and such, people are going to wonder what's going on with you. Be open about it. So remember, on social media, it's you times 2. So you want to be your best. That doesn't mean like apply makeup before you're taking a selfie, but that means don't be super negative. Always say you have like bad news or something you want to share online. Make sure you have an upswing, something that's going to help you. Turn that negative into a positive. People are looking to you to be that positivity. There's enough negativity in this life. So be that positive energy for someone else. Okay, 4, follow a to-do list daily, like I mentioned, daily, whatever it is. I also have this one near me. It's a to-do list from Target. Actually, so many people ask me about it. Pretty sure this is like a year old, but they always have to-do lists in the dollar section, and I buy them all because I'm a school supplies junkie. So 5 is schedule. Make sure you manage your time, or you'll wonder where it went. I have a really great planner. It's pretty pricey though. It's Erin Condren planners. I love it. I find it's totally worth it. It's broken down. I schedule my day. My calls are in it. I also have a dry erase calendar up here. So just schedule your day, whatever works for you. What works for someone may not work for someone else. And there's some people that literally just use their phone. That for me does not work. It needs to be on paper too. So include your power hour. If you guys haven't heard about that, you should be in our coach boot camp to learn more. So your power hour is, helping connect with more people and answering messages, talking to more people, getting people started, okay? And your schedule too, in addition to that. And then 3 vital behaviors is part of your day as well. And if you guys aren't familiar, 1 is invite, or talk to as many people as possible. It doesn't have to be just inviting, because I remember for me, in the beginning, when I saw invite, I would literally put that off until like midnight. Because I'm like, I don't want to just invite people. Don't think that's just you guys, because that was me. No, talk to people. Whether it's just like, hey, I love your new dress. Like, where'd you get that? Compliment someone. I heard it, forget where, but someone said, what you like to see on your posts, comments from people. Do you like comments, or do you like likes? Do that to others. People will give what they get. Okay, remember that. And 2nd is personal development, and 3rd is being a product of the product. Okay, those are the 3 vital behaviors, and a part of our day-to-day things. In closing, this is a quote I saw, and it really, resonated with me. I'm pretty sure I saw it back in September, and it's been on my phone ever since. So I wanted to share with you all. Success seems to be connected with action. Successful people keep moving. They make mistakes, but they don't quit. And I know for me, before, it's just speaking from prior experience, because remember, guys, the only difference between both of us is time. That's it. So I've been a coach almost 18 months now. And I will say, I remember in the beginning, I screwed up like countless times. Like, I've signed up people on the wrong leg. Like, I've signed up someone for my mom's account. I actually, before, when I was, when you have customers that make a mistake and you sometimes may get frustrated, which we shouldn't, that's our job. I remember I signed my mom up as a coach instead of ordering a Shakeology. Like, how did I do that? But remember, you can make mistakes. It's really okay. Just think, like, when kids learn how to walk, they fall down more times than you can even imagine. And guess what? They still get back up. And so that's how I came up actually with our team name, is because it doesn't matter how many times you fail, you just you have to keep getting up and remember why you started. So I want you guys to really, see that vision with me and really apply that into our conversations. Don't wait until the end of the month to get people started on their journey. That will reflect in your conversations. People don't want to be rushed. They want to be listened to. Be more interesting in someone in their conversation than interesting, okay? Sometimes, someone will ask you how you are and you just start like rambling and rambling and rambling. I know it's so easy to do, right? But no, just be interested in them. People want to be, when you're talking to someone and someone's interested in what you're doing for like work or something, doesn't that feel great? Like I know for me it does. So do that to someone else and reflect that onto someone else, okay? So in closing, I just want to recap. So put action into our goals, okay? Whether our goal is to hit Emerald rank or Success Club or Diamond, it's not going to happen if you don't put the work in. We all start at ground zero here, and so we have to build our way up, okay? So saying that, put that action in, and you will see success, okay? I hope this was super helpful for you guys, and let's just stop recording.